Hello students, welcome back to your class of English, and today we'll discuss about the rest of the question paper, that is about the writing skills with grammar and the literature part. So let's start. Walking home today, you saw a man selling parrots in cages. Tempted to buy one, you decided to stop on your way back and pick up one. You thought you would feed it green chilies and teach it to speak. But a poem you read about birds flying in the open sky changed your mind. You decided to set a parrot free. Write a diary entry about the incident in about 100 to 150 words. So, dear students, we have already discussed in detail about the diary entry, that it is purely the reflection of your own feelings about the reactions of the incidents of your own and the experience that you feel that you have done by feeling or by coming across with one incident or the other. So now, as you know that someday you're walking, you just taken one parrot, and then you first decided that you will keep it in a cage. Then you just thought about its freedom, the bird's freedom. So now it is all about your ideas, about your feelings, the expression of your all mind, that what you want to write down about your diary. So one thing, always keep in mind that the two expressions, the two feelings can never be same. So whatever I'm thinking, my feelings would be definitely somewhat different from the others. So just keep in mind the format that we have discussed in our classes, and about the other things that we need to keep in mind while writing down the diary. So let's discuss about the grammar part. So now let's talk about the editing task. There is one error in each line and you have to correct that error. Against each line there is an error and you have to rectify or to correct that error. So now let's read out the passage, as we know that about the rules that we always need to keep in mind while doing the editing task. First thing is that read the passage carefully as a whole. Just try to grasp, to comprehend the meaning. And the second one, just note down the tense of or the time of the tense, that whether it's in the present, in the past. And the third one, just check out whether the sentences given are in the active voice or in the passive voice, and the other rules that we have already discussed. And now let's see the room in which the boys were fed. As we know that first let's read out. The room in which the boys were fed was a large stone hall with a copper in one end, out of what the master dressed in the apron for the purpose and assisted by one or two women ladle the gruel on meal times. Oliver is brought up with little food. As we have read that the passage is in the past time, so the tense of the time is past, and if we talk about the sentences are given in the passive voice. The rooms in which the boys were fed. So here the passage is in the passive voice. So now let's see what could be the possible errors and the corrections. The first one, as have been given here as an example, the boy in which the boys were fed. As we know that in passive voice we use always the past participle form of verb, so the correction would be fed. Was a large stone hall with a copper in. And as I have already told you many times, dear students, then while reading that all the sentences are interconnected. If you really want to find the error and just to supply the correct word, then you need to read first the first line and the next one together. Now let's see. Was a large stone hall with a copper in one end. It's not in one end, it would be at one end. So the error is in and the correction would be at. So in one end. If you will read only here in, then you would never be able to identify the error. So always just read two lines together. Out of what the master dressed in the apron for the purpose and assisted. Out of what? Out of which. The correction is which, and the error is what? Out of which the master dressed in the apron for the purpose and dressed in the apron. We know that about the articles, the usage of the articles a and the So here with apron it would be an. Dressed in an apron for the purpose and assisted by one or two women, ladle the gruel on meal time. Assisted by one or two women, ladle the gruel on meal times. In place of on, it would be at meal times. So in the first, the correction has already been given, feed, fed, and the next one it would be at one end, and the next and what, in place of what it would be which, then the next one an apron, then at meal time. So now let's see about the rearranging of the words. The first is backbone are a youth nation the of. Rearrange the following groups of words and phrases to make meaningful sentences. Backbone are a youth nation the whole of. So the correct sequence, the order would be youth are a backbone of the nation. Youth are a backbone of the nation. And the next one, casual, careless, but more become today they and have. Casual, careless, but more become today they and have. So the correct order would be today they have become. Today they have become more casual but careless. Today they have become more casual but careless. Or you can say today they have become more casual but careless also. Not also, sorry. Energy pursuits they youthful meaningless waste therein. So if we talk about the second answer, it could be also in this way, that but today they have become more casual and careless. And the third one, energy pursuits they youthful meaningless waste therein. So the correct answer is they waste their youthful energy in meaningless pursuits. They waste their youthful energy in meaningless pursuits. And the next one, are the makers policy future are. That they are our future policy makers. So the next one is extract from the poem, the two roads diverge in a yellow wood. So now let's see about the questions. And where did the two roads diverge? The two roads diverged into the yellow wood, in the forest. And why did the poet feel sorry? As it's a scene poem, we know that the poet felt sorry because he couldn't travel both the roads at one time. And why did the poet stand long? Just have a look and thinking over that which road is to opt for. And the next one, what does wood mean here? Here the wood means the yellow forest, the young jungle. So now let's read the next one. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary over the page headed 17 May. As we know that this is an extract from the first chapter of Beehive, the fun they had. She wrote Tommy found a real book. It was very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when old stories were printed on paper. So now let's read what are the questions followed in this passage. That what did Margie write in her diary? She wrote in her diary that today Tommy found a real book. And the second question, that what had Margie's grandfather told? That there was a time when all the stories were printed on paper, that they were the real books. And what happened when the pages of the books, all books were turned? First they got yellow and crinkly, and it was really funny to read words that stand still instead of moving as they were supposed to move on the screen. And the next one is find a word from the passage which means very much. Here the word which means very much would be awfully. Awfully. Now let's read about the questions of the chapter. They'll answer the following questions. So these are the questions from your books. The first one is from Beehive and the next one is Moments. So now let's see what are the questions about. So did Toro stay with the narrator's family forever? Why or why not? As we have read this chapter, we know that at the end the narrator's grandfather just sent it back to the Tonga driver or the rickshaw driver from whom he has just purchased it. Reason, we know that he was very mischievous and it was really expensive deal to keep Toto as a pet. And the next one, that why was Evelyn's deafness first noticed, when and how it was confirmed. It was first noticed when she was playing on the piano, and when her name was called she didn't even respond, and at the initial level she was 11 years old when it was confirmed. And how was the child separated from his parents? As he was moving in the fear, he was got attracted by many things in the fear, and when he was just really wanted to ask his parents about the sweets and the other things, when he turned he realized that his parents were no more with him. And where were Margie's school? In her living room, next to her living room. And did she have any classmates? No. And why did the poet plead the wind to blow softly? Because it breaks the shutter of the houses. Just tear the pages, just throw the books from the shelves and all that. So the next are the long questions, that write a note on the life and achievements of Bismillah Khan as a Shehnai Wadak. It is from your Beehive book. And the next one is that when does the child realize that he has lost his way? How have his anxiety and insecurity been described? So as dear student, these are two long questions that you have to keep in mind. The points which are important to discuss, only those you have to write down, and to keep the word limit in mind. As to write the long question answers, the word limit is 120 to 150 words. So I really hope that you would be able to attempt all the questions, and you have already done it. So today you just send me your complete solution of sample paper in the form of PDF. Thank you.